Shalom! I hope you're ready for some Passover riddles with me. Every time I'll read a riddle, I'll give you some time to say the answer before I say the answer. Or you can always stop the video if you need more time and then turn it back on to hear the answer. Long ago in Egypt, where pyramids still stand, a king was called a pharaoh, and he ruled a mighty land. The Jews were slaves for ages. They worked without a break, until a man named Moses said it was a big mistake. He called on Pharaoh Ramesses. He said, "Let my people go. I celebrate their freedom, for at last they won, you know. What holiday am I?" You're right, it's Passover, or in Hebrew we say Pesach. Here is the next one. Search any globe to find me. I'm sure that you'll agree. I lie just east of Egypt. I'm a long and windy sea. In history I'm famous. I'm sure you know it's true. And even though my name is red, my water looks quite blue. What am I? The Red Sea, or the Sea of Reeds. Good job. A great and mighty nation, a proud and handsome land. My story's filled with pharaohs, my deserts filled with sand. I have the ancient pyramids, I have the great Red Sea. So if you want to see them, just come and visit me. What country am I? It's Egypt. In Hebrew we say Mitzrayim. I was a king quite long ago in Egypt, my home state, when Moses came to talk with me and said he couldn't wait. He told me I should free the slaves. How could I ever know that things would get so awful when I didn't let them go? Who am I? You're right, I'm sure you said Pharaoh Ramesses. Chicken soup, cups of wine, matzo balls, all so fine, songs to sing, time to pray, aunts to hug, lots to say. I'm a feast, come and eat, join the fun, have a treat. What am I? Give you a little hint, that's the way we celebrate Pesach. We do a Seder or a Passover feast. I am a holiday book, as perhaps you will see. At the Passover feast, everybody reads me. Listen and hear all that I have to tell, and you'll learn the story of Passover well. What am I? What kind of book am I? A Haggadah. Haggadah. I'm flat and I'm golden. I crunch when you chew. I'm Passover bread. That is tasty, it's true. You may want to bake me. I'm part of the feast. Add flour and water, but leave out the yeast. What am I? Of course, it's matzah. In Hebrew, we say matzah. I'm set on the table for quite a special meal. I hold 5 ancient symbols that just may be ideal, for at the family Seder, so many look at me. I help them to remember it's splendid to be free. What am I? What is that we have on the Seder table with all different foods as symbols that return us to the story? It is a Seder plate, ke'ara. You'll find me in the ocean. It's easy as can be. I'm what your tears are made of. Just taste me and you'll see. What am I? Remember, there's something at the Seder table that we dip our parsley, our karpas, in salt water. I come after winter, year after year, when new lambs and robins and young chicks appear. A time to start planting or building a nest. I'm such a fine season, you may like me best. What kind of season am I? It's spring, Aviv in Hebrew. Pesach always comes in spring, Aviv. I'm one half of a matzah, a game of hide and seek. The leader gets to hide me, the children never peek. Then later when they find me, the kids are always wise. They always keep me with them until they get a prize. What am I? That special piece of matzah we have to eat at the end of the Seder. You're right. It's afikoman. In Hebrew we say afikoman. Nice job. See if I have another one. I'm one of many at the feast, the smallest you may see. But I ask 4 big questions. I'm important as can be. I ask about the reasons that we celebrate these days and why they are quite special in so very many ways. Who am I? Who is traditionally asking for questions? Ma nishtana? The youngest child at the Seder table. So it might be you this year. Toda rabba for listening and playing with me. Shalom, lehitraot. See you soon.